Hey there, clan. It's that time of the week again. Um, Today's gonna be a little bit more sports, more likely like hockey, and maybe a little bit on my concept on light. Or night, should I say? Um, Yesterday was the NHL trade deadline. What a boring day. I swear, teams really didn't want to pull stops. And I get it. They're all concerned about cap space. They don't want to take players with length due to no one knows where the cap. What is it? The cap's going to be next year. And I swore of the 9 to 15 trades that did happen yesterday were lackluster. My God. Like, the only big names that really went somewhere that was somewhat of a ripple was the Bodker for Tenge, the Arizona Colorado trade. That was something. The other was the Russell, the Dallas Calgary trade, which had defenseman Russell go to Dallas. And I like what the Kings did this year. They didn't really, at the deadline, they only traded 2 players, and those were AHL playing players. But the day before, the Kings got Chris Versteeg from the Carolina Hurricanes, which, hey, we need a shooter when we have Gaborik out, and he's placed on injured reserve. We need scores, and that's tend to be the Kings' problem. Is we're good defensively, or mainly defensively, and we can't score worth of anything. So we got Chris Versteeg, who was a part of the Chicago Blackhawks. Sorry, I have my own hate on Blackhawks just due to the fact that we have that playoff rivalry. And then earlier in the year, we got Vincent Lecavalier and Luke Shen, which are doing fabulous for us. And we got Rob Scuderi back. Yes! Robbie! You're back! Or as some people call him, Scuds! Yes! We got him back. I love Scuderi, and I was sad to see him go after winning the cup. But, family comes first, and I appreciate that he had his family come first. So, he's back. I think the Kings made sure that his family came with him, because they don't want to do that again, or just see him upset like that again. And then, with Gaborik out on injury, long-term injury, and Nolan out, and Green out for the he never played this year. It's like our players are getting old, and you know what? I don't mind it if they produce and they do well. That's what I'm happy about. Green, I have a feeling he's on his last days. In all honesty, I think he's on his last days because he pretty much went a whole season not playing. And the only I could see one of two things happening. Actually, a couple things. A, the Kings buy him out, and he retires through that. B, he retires at the end of the season. Or C, he comes back next season ready to play. And I would surely hope he's ready for next season, because we need him in the back. Looking at our defense, we have Doughty, McNabb, Rob now, Luke Shen, Martinez, and then the spinning door of either McBain, Gravel, which now he's down at the AHL, or which is our minor league affiliate. What else? Who's? Why am I forgetting these people? I shouldn't be forgetting. Why? Why am I forgetting? McNabb, McBain, Bang. Well, anyways, we need. I'm glad that we got this year. Got 2 new D-men and got rid of Christian Ehrhoff. Nothing against the guy. He was not very entertaining to watch. Yeah, so Kings have 19, between either 19 or 20 more games to play, with the Ducks right behind them. I wish they were still at the bottom, but hey, I'm a Kings fan. I always want them, Chicago, and San Jose not in the playoff picture, but it makes it for more interesting playoffs. Yeah. So, gonna move on real quickly, and probably gonna talk about this in my next video, since I talked about hockey a little bit long. You know, one thing that I love, one time of the day I love, is night. You know, yes, a lot of things can happen at night. Good and bad. And, you know, my thing is, being in a school of a somewhat real, not really a city aspect, you know, you get to love just the sounds of night. You know, you hear the trains going by in downtown, moving products around. But you also hear quiet. And listening to the silence other than cars driving by is very calming. And, you know, someone that needs things to be calming, that's one of them. And I love going out at night and just sitting on the porch, sitting on the steps. And, you know, if you're having a hard time, just stop, take a breath, and just sit outside for a minute. Because it'll get all better. Or it'll at least be calm to recollect. Yeah. So I'll talk about more of my aspects of night Thursday, and we'll see what other topics come up. Like I said last one, if you have an idea of something you want me to talk about, leave it in the comments. And other than that, have a good day, have a good life, and clan on. Later.